Alrighty, here we are again with episode 3 of Cool Stuff and More Cool Stuff with Mike and Bruce.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
What have you got for us today, Mike?
Got all kind of cool stuff, man. You want to see some cool stuff? All right. Tell them what kind of cool stuff we got coming up first on American Hearts Radio.
Oh.
We got new shows on Saturday.
Saturday.
5 o'clock is the Redneck Muslim Spinning Motown web TV radio show.
A promo is being uploaded after this video is being uploaded.
Yeah, man. Really cool stuff. It's very funny, too. You're going to enjoy it every Saturday at 5 p.m. And every Saturday at 3 p.m., I'm doing a honor and tribute to the Van Zandt family called the Brickyard Road Web TV radio show, hosted by yours truly. And Bruce will be making some appearances as well. But we're really excited about this. Got some great shows coming up. And also, make sure you stay tuned for Dr. Love Life, man, every Saturday night at 8 o'clock from till 10. Oh, no, 7 to 10. We're getting a lot of time frames going on here. But I want to give a big shout-out to Dan Glazer. Great show last night with Comics on Parole. Big shout-out to Timmy D. Great show with yours, brother, the other night on Monday night. And Daryl Rhodes, fantastic radio show last night, man, live from Atlanta, Georgia, every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Anything you want to add?
Well, you got me off track. I was thinking of what.
Cool stuff?
No, it was something about the shows. Coming Sundays at 11 a.m. before Tomb Capri at noon, we will have Pastor Bob Beeman from YouTube.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's really cool. Got some really great inspirational messages.
He goes and feeds homeless people under bridges, man.
That's awesome. You can go to his website, Pastor Bob Beeman. You can make a donation there. They actually go and they help people under bridges. They set up a grill.
It's all about helping somebody.
Yeah,
man.
helping somebody. You got to go out and help somebody. But there was something else. I can't remember what it was.
Well, maybe it'll come to you. Let's start off with some cool stuff, okay?
Yeah.
I got something that's really cool, and this is from when I first started my rockin' comedy crew, and I had Enos Mohammed Bubba, the Redneck Muslim, out there working the circuit with me with my rockin' comedy crew. We used to open up for rock bands. We used to do a lot of radio show on Hog Radio, for instance, out in Ormond Beach, Florida. We've done radio shows all over the place, man. It's going in the studio, and we used to give these away. With every 10th caller would get a free Redneck Muslim, Enos Mohammed Bubba. Here, hold that up. I Love Camel Toe t-shirt. Put a close-up of that so they can see that drawing. Every 10th caller would get an I Love Camel Toe Redneck Muslim t-shirt, which people loved it. So, and that's a double print right there. And if you flip it around, it's my original logo from my comedy crew, Mike Aloya's Rockin' Comedy Crew. I know Brian Shirley's worked for my comedy crew, Daryl Rhodes, and a lot of great comedians, and that's what sparked everything for me to get my TV show with Cypress Records, Showcase of Talent on Comcast. So, a little bit of history, man.
Awesome.
All right. I got something else really cool.
Excuse me. I remembered what that was, what I wanted to say. Those web TV shows, we have a live chat, so you can come and troll us.
All right, this is something that's really cool. This is history, how me and Bruce met. Okay, this is a cartoon that I drew when we were both behind bars, and I was drawing a cartoon. I draw comic strips, and this was called County Time Comics, and I had it in the guards were actually making copies of it, and they were putting it all through the different cell blocks, so all the prisoners were loving it, man. But this is how me and Bruce met. Bruce is actually immortalized in one of my comic strips when they first came and they dropped him in jail. He was in a wheelchair. So put a close up on that top one, and that's you in there getting dropped off.
I don't know
into the cell.
They can see it because of the glare.
Well, get a little closer. You maybe.
Actually, yeah, well, what happened was when I was in jail, I got really sick. And they had to take me down to the infirmary, and I was like really ill.
They brought him in the
and they
cell
brought
block
me back in and just kind of
in a wheelchair.
Dumped me out of the
They
wheelchair.
dumped him out of the wheelchair
onto a pallet.
Help! I can't get up. That was a Bruce Shepard moment.
Yeah.
But anyway, I ran up to him. I said, "Man," you need something to suck on?" And he said, "Oh, man." I said, "No, here's a piece of candy." I pulled out of my pocket. I said, "Here, save it for later." And the rest is history. Here we are. All right. Now, with that note,
Thank you, Lord, for getting me through that.
Here we are, man. 6, 7 years later. Yeah, baby, rocking and rolling. Well, here's something really, really cool, okay? For everybody who likes Mad Magazine or Mad TV or just likes comedy, Mad is a nostalgic classic, and this is one of my prized possessions. 50 cents, 1975 Mad Magazine. There it is, in damn good shape, too.
I have one complaint.
What's on the back? Statue of Liberty?
Oh, yeah, the Statue of Liberty holding up a bra.
That's during the time where women started taking off their bras for a women's lip.
You really got a bag on board this.
Well, I got a bag for it, man. I just took it out just for this moment. All right. Here's something else really cool. This here is an old newspaper or magazine ad with Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz Jr. with Philip Morris cigarettes about smoke for pleasure and no cigarette hangover tomorrow. I don't know if I've ever had a cigarette hangover. Have you, Bruce?
Well, it depends on what other hangovers came with it.
This here is something else really cool. And I'm trying to find a date on it, and darn if I don't see a date. Oh, 1906 or 1908. It's hard for me to read that. But this here is an old, thick Victor record, man. Before they made the set, it's a 10-inch Victor record. And whose name is on there?
What, a little 11 Foxtrot?
Yep, the old Foxtrot on Victor Records.
And its orchestra with vocal.
Show him.
Benson Corporation. Yep. This was, let me see if I can see the date quick.
1908, man. Or 06, right there. You can hardly see it, but show them.
This is for the 10-inch turntable. Remember the ones that you have to wind up?
That's Victor Records. Put it close
actually,
up with a little dog doing
Neil Watson, or Watson One Neil on YouTube. You can go to his channel. I've liked some of his videos in the past. I've known him for years, man. I actually was in bands with him. Cool guy, great person.
Put it close up so they can see the dog
great
on there.
Musician, but he's got a turntable that was designed for these types of records. A really old antique one, but I can't really get up. You know, it's really old.
Yeah, it's 1908, man. An album record, man. For all the record collectors.
It's thicker than a normal record.
I mean, everybody's heard of the Foxtrot. Come on, how much more classic can you get?
Yeah.
All right. Here's something else for all these comic book lovers, okay? If you love comic books, like, as you can see, I do. I was a big comic book collector. Here's something that I picked up in my travels and collectibles, and that's a, what was that? I forget who that is.
I'm not a...
Anyway, it's Ironman and one of the villains. It's a animation cell for the cartoons.
The animation cell. Ironman.
Yep.
I don't know who that guy is. I'm not a...
If anybody knows who he is, please email us.
Names.
I don't know who he is.
The animation cell.
Anyway.
Cool.
All right. Here's something else. And this here has a really cool story behind the cool stuff, okay?
You got to get Stan Lee to sign that.
Oh, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Yeah. Wouldn't it? That'd be awesome. Anyway, this next piece that I'm going to... Actually, it's two pieces. I was, you know, Molly Hatchet's one of my favorite groups of all times. I remember listening to them, man, on the back of my cousin Larry's Harley, man. And, you know, and I heard that song, Dreams I'll Never See, and the Bounty Hunter album. Well, you know, years later, I never knew that I would end up meeting those guys and actually helping them put their equipment on stage and get set up for their concert out in Savannah. And I brought my two albums, man, the first and second album, The Bounty Hunter and Flirting with Disaster, and I got the whole band to sign both of my albums, man. And that's, like, you know, really awesome.
It's always had the most excellent artwork.
Well, that's Frank Franzetta, and they have a Franzetta museum.
Signed.
Yep, by the whole band. And they signed on the back too. One of the guys.
One of the guys.
But they're just such a great bunch of guys, man. You know, Dave Lubeck, such a wonderful guy. Bobby Ingram, man, I met him. I see him at the bank every once in a while. He lives right here in town. Such a wonderful guy, man. The singer, the drummer, they're just all wonderful people, man. And they were so nice. You know, they're down to earth, man. They walk the walk, they talk the talk. It's Molly Hatchet, so let's give a big shout out and thank you guys for all the wonderful music, man, over the years. That's for sure. And thank you for making one of my dreams come true, and that's meeting you and hanging out with you. All right. And God bless you guys. Molly Hatchet. God bless Molly Hatchet. Go to their website, dude. MollyHatchet.com. Awesome website. Most fantastic, coolest animation you'll ever see, dude. Really cool website. All right. All right. Here's something else that I want to share with you.
Gotta wrap it up soon.
Okay. A lot of kids play games, okay? Now they got Game Boys, they got games on their phones. Well, before they had all that, we had, when you were traveling and you were a kid, you played the improved edition of Touring by Parker Brothers. It's a automated card game for auto, and it's very old. It's a very original game, compact game, and I think it's very cool. Open it up.
Let's see what this says. Ah, you got the original game rules taped up. I don't know. Might tear if I open it. And then let's look at some of these cards. These are.
Yeah, we don't know how to play the game, but it's all in there. Yeah, the backs look pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Backs are all like, you know, scenes of on the road. But anyway, here, let's put that away and catch this.
Show some of these cards.
All right.
Hauled in, 25 miles.
Yeah, we don't know what
hauled
this
in. What is this, like a gangster card game?
Yeah, yeah, hauled in.
45 miles. Made it that far with the dope. 5 more miles. Go! Yeah, all right. So let's
45 miles to go, 4 feet.
What's next?
All right.
Another country. All right. Yeah, this is a gangster card game, Mike. What?
Yeah, this was made in Chicago, New York, and London, Massachusetts, and Salem.
Gasoline. Yeah, I noticed from the hauled in, you know, that was probably a car break. You hauled in. Either you're hauled into jail or hauled in by a
great automobile card game, Touring. Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty cool.
All right.
You know, maybe someday we'll play it or try to learn how. Anyway, here, catch. All right. Right there's a ball by Dale Earnhardt. Baseball, number 3. Here's a number 3 on there too. So I don't know. I don't understand why a race car driver would have an autographed baseball collectible. I don't know, but I thought it was cool.
More American stuff to sell at American events.
Well, that's just like stuff like this.
So how much, you got to consider this, even though this is kind of odd to have or odd to you know, make, you know, if he was a baseball fan or whatever, you know, that's relevant. But the thing is, do you imagine how many of these were sold and how much tax was paid to purchase these?
I just think it's
so
cool.
I'm not complaining.
And this here's fragile. I've had this since I was a kid. All right. And I won this at a carnival. I can't remember what game I was playing or nothing, but I've held on to it ever since I was a child. And they used to stretch out the old bottles. And this is an old 7-Up bottle that's been stretched out. And it's glass. It's real. It's still got the stuff in there. It's still got the old cap on the top right there. And the old 7-Up stretched out bottle.
Now,
man,
this is truly a sign that you need to stop drinking.
Whoa!
Yeah, somebody hands you this, you know, it's like, man, I need to sober up.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna show you my last cool thing, okay?
This is sealed. This is original 7-Up.
That's it. That's original 7-Up.
7-Up in here.
Yep.
And
it says return for deposit.
I was wondering why the 7-Up.
It says return for deposit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let me set this down. My last cool thing.
Yeah. We're going on 15 minutes here.
I know last episode I met Tommy Chong. I showed you the albums.
Yeah.
With the giant rolling paper. Well, here we go. Here's a Cheech and Chong action figures. And it's one of them signed by Tommy Chong, and I hope to get one signed by Cheech one day, but I do have them both. You have to do them one by one.
On Facebook. Ask them when they're going to come to Jacksonville. This is just really cool. Look at that. Cheech and Chong dolls.
Yep, Cheech and Chong action figures. That one's signed by Tommy. Well,
Does it
this
come
one
with a little plastic bong or a doobie? It comes with a doobie.
Yeah, they're both smoking big old hog legs, man.
Hog legs.
See, they got the album Big Bamboo, the one that's got the giant rolling paper behind that I showed last week.
The Cheech and Chong lunchbox.
That's when you really got the munchies.
Man.
All right, that's it for our segment, man. All right, man. I tell you what, we'll see you next week, man. All right, with some more cool stuff. All right?
Peace, love, one sign.
Rock and roll, baby.